Hello, Internet. I had some huge scripted thing planned that I was gonna like talk to you guys for a little bit and explain what you're about to watch, but it's the second half of my first day, and I'm gonna keep this short and sweet because I want to get this done because I am exhausted. I just got back from having dinner with three different countries for the past 3 hours. So I've been doing a little bit of hanging out with everybody that have stuck around after the event's over. So I'll keep you, too much longer. If you want to follow me for the rest of the videos coming out, I've got at least another half a dozen highlight videos and behind the scenes that are coming out over the next couple of days as I have time. So you hit that little subscribe button up there. Like I think it's up there or up there, probably up there. I don't know, up there maybe. I don't know. And I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. The feedback I'm getting from the Reddit thread and the YouTube stuff for the first video is great. And I'm going to be making tons more. Thanks. Enjoy.
That's pretty cool. Don't worry, folks. We're going to the Mass Effect 3. You can sit wherever. Good deal. Do that.
So getting into the theater that was aptly only titled for Bioware was pretty amazing. The 200 or so people that were there piling in slowly and walking up the stands and getting to their seats was a lot of fun. And I'd been to like cinema dinner kind of places before, but this was just a totally different realm. The Alamo is definitely a Austin staple for a reason. And this will be kind of a long video and just recounting of what happened, but stick it out. And the twist here in the middle is pretty amazing. Stephen Reed's mic wasn't even working for the longest time. I actually cut the video because they were fiddling around with it for forever. And they finally got it working, and you still couldn't really hear him. I mean, I was way up in the theater, but I don't know. It was kind of funny. Until David Bass got his mic.
So welcome. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming to Austin. If you travel from outside of town. This is kind of the fun thing that we do before tomorrow. I was having discussions about the game. So, this is to give you an idea of how the Alamo works. So the Alamo Draft House is kind of an institution here in Texas and definitely here in Austin. It's awesome.
1, 2, check.
Check.
Bring it up, check, 1, 2, hello. Check. Rebel Bass, standing by.
Okay, so here's how the Alamo works. It's awesome. You can see that in front of you there is a little bench thing, and that's like your little place to eat food and stuff. And there are servers who are going to be coming up and down these benches. Now, if you want to order anything off the menu, you can. As you can see, there is a buffet of, well, pizza laid out before you.
And salad.
And there's some salad.
And cookies.
There's cookies that David's going to eat. If you
I'm going to take 2 pieces.
toes, you can have all of them otherwise. But if you want to order anything off the menu, that is out of your own pocket. You are going to get a free soda from the Alamo or iced tea, I think is another choice, which is bottomless and they'll refill it anytime you need it refilled. The servers are fantastic here. If you feel inclined, and I hope you do, I'd love you to tip them at the end of the night. Give them a little bit of extra money for their work. So what's going to happen is we're going to have you come up here, and I'm figuring we're going to do it by row, because otherwise it's going to be just a cluster up here. But in the meantime, let's just start with bouncing rows and get you cool down, and then we get everybody else in, and that's okay.
I highly recommend the chocolate peanut butter milkshake. I'm going to order that right now.
Yes, the chocolate peanut butter milkshake that I'm sure 4 theaters away heard. I'm not sure why his mic was so much louder than Mr. Reed's, but it was funny at the time, I suppose.
So, like I say, everyone just put their hand, who's seen the movie, put your hand in the air. Okay, now keep your hand in the air. Keep your hand in the air if you saw the movie in the 1999 theatrical release. Put your hand down if you've seen it since. No. Put your hand down if you didn't see it in the 1999. Right? We all saw it in the 1990s, what do you say, right? We're all old enough to remember that, yeah? Okay. Keep your hand up if you traveled a significantly long distance to see Phantom Menace in 1999. Keep your hand up if you traveled more than 5,000 miles to see Phantom Menace in 1999.
Woo! Wow!
keep your hand up if you met strange people on the internet and had them line up for tickets for you weeks in advance, so that you can go to a midnight showing in Portland, Oregon on the first day of release of Phantom Menace. Just me. I thought there'd be more people who'd be, in that category, but apparently not. So, 1999 was kind of an interesting year for me. I had to go to E3 that year. I was working for a totally different company. And as part of my E3 trip, my plan was to go see Phantom Menace, which of course I was incredibly psyched for, because it was the first time any Star Wars had existed in like 16 years. So I met these random guys on the internet, which isn't as bad as it sounds. And they volunteered to line up for me at this theater outside in Portland. They were out there in shifts for like 2 weeks, and they got tickets for me, and they were there lining up like everybody else was doing at the time, you may remember. And yeah, we all went in there that night and we saw this movie, right? So it opens at 12 o'clock, we've been there for hours, and there's people there, dressed up as Jedi, and everyone's waving their lightsabers around. And 12 o'clock comes around and the movie comes on, and everybody goes absolutely ballistic. The place like absolutely explodes when the Star Wars theme comes up, because it was new Star Wars, right? And you just couldn't really believe it. So I personally believe that the first time I saw the movie, I was in a kind of hallucinogenic state for the entirety of it. So I had to go, but oh, what? We've been invaded. Who's this? What did you guys... Who invited us to watch this? Are you looking for someone? They're looking for someone specific, apparently. I don't really know who. No, don't worry about it. We don't know they can't shoot straight. Who? That one in the front left row? Yeah? You want her? Alright, let's bring her up here. I don't know what you want with her. Let's bring her up. She's a smuggler, huh? That's the answer for her crime. Bring her over here. Bring her this way, Chris. Bring her over here to the microphone. Pizza, anyone? We still have pizza? Hey, how you doing? You alright? You good? Where's R2? Is R2 going to join us? Don't we have an R2 in the house? Here he comes. Now, we brought R2 in here at no expense spared, because of course he is one of the stars of Phantom Menace. Oh, going the wrong way. Need to 3PO rather than guide him. Come on down. Oh, is he going to get defeated by that microphone cord? No, he's going to make it round. He's going to give it a go. Oh, there we go. You can rely on an astromech. Come on, R2. Come on over. Have you got anything for us? I've been told you're bearing a gift. Is there something? Is there something? No? Okay, we'll just have to bring in the guy who's got it. Brian, you want to come on in? So this is Brian, everybody. And Brian wants to say something, so I'm going to hand the microphone over to him. She said yes. I guess I could take that wanted poster. There we go. He was wanted for crimes, including falling in love with. So like I say, the first time I saw Phantom Menace, I was kind of hallucinating. Second time I saw it, I just had to make sure that I saw the movie, so I went back the next day and saw it again. Then I saw it a third time while I was still in the States, because there was someone else that hadn't seen it. So then I went in to see it a fourth time, looking like, it's going to release in the UK for at least a month. So I should probably see it again before I go home. So I saw it a fourth time, and then I got back to the UK, and then a month passed, and then I saw it a fifth time with some friends of mine, you know, who hadn't seen it. And then somehow I ended up seeing it 6, 7, and 8 times in the theatre. And then I didn't see it again for about 5 years, because I knew the movie back to front, as you understand. But it is definitely my favourites of the prequels. It has it has the single best lightsaber fight in the entire trilogy. Don't even start talking to me about Yoda versus Dooku. I'm on about Darth Maul versus everyone. Has an amazing pod race, and of course now it's been remastered and it's going to be presented to us in 3D. So if you haven't opened up your 3D glasses, which should be somewhere in front of you, let's make sure you get those on, get those in place. You guys in the front row, I apologise for the fact that the back of your head is about to be flapping over the guys in the second row. And we're going to enjoy the movie. So, there is more pizza out here, believe it or not, they managed to catch up with you guys. So there is more pizza available, and it's going to be replenished, as I understand it, throughout the movie. Remember that if you want to get a drink at any time, just put up one of those little pieces of paper and the servers will come by and sort you out. Okay? We're having a good time so far?
Awesome!
Remember, really serious time tomorrow. It's going to be very serious. Lots of seriousness. We'll see.
Seriousness.
Thank you very much for coming again. We're going to grab some pizza and then sit down ourselves. And let's enjoy the movie.